Hey everybody, the Great Arbiter here. Today I'll be doing Rise of Nations for Dummies, a new series I'll be starting. It's a strategy guide that will do confusing, annoying, or just plain hard to do units, nations, strategies, or even the campaigns. But today we'll be doing the Lakota. The Lakota are notorious for a couple of reasons. They get nerfed at their food production, only receiving 4 food for every citizen's gun cover unit. Borders are invisible to enemies, although it doesn't really do anything for you. And although you can construct buildings anywhere outside your territory, making it very easy to thwart enemy expansion and set up like a little border force of your own. And the range cover upgrades are free, thus saving you a nice amount of timber, which the food also saves you because of the fact that you don't have to build forts. Now the first thing we're going to do is use all the food we have is to build a bunch of citizens and then direct them to the lumber camps. After that, we want to research Science 1 to make all future technologies cheaper. And we want to research Science Level 1, I believe it's written word, to build a temple and expand our borders. We want to set our scout to auto-explore so he finds ruins and gathers food for us in that way. And see, our food production's starting to pick up. Probably a little faster than most other cities at this point. And now we just have a bunch of idle citizens just sitting around doing nothing but gathering this food. And now there's no good resource pools at the moment. So we're gonna go with city state and go find a resource pool and build a city right next to it. This seems like an okay one. We need a little more trees. Probably out here. So with their citizens, you want to continue making them. Just continue making it so you can pick out your food production. You know, I'm just gonna set a city right here. And once you hit the classical age, you want to throw up maybe 1 or 2 stables right next to your enemy's borders, so you can start building the unique range cover. I think the Sunkawakans, I believe they're called. They fire while moving, have very low HP, so watch out for that. But have a nice attack, and they receive plunder for they receive you receive wealth by destroying or damaging enemy resource gathering buildings, farms, lumber canes, mines, oil wells, etc., etc. Let's go with commerce one, so we can start gathering wealth to build our Sinkawakans, and then we wanna try and get our next lumber camp up as fast as possible. There we go, some cheese. The Sycamores, you want the Sycamore rush your opponent, destroying his eco, forcing him to build more citizens, and forcing him to build an emergency force to drive the invaders back. Um, the you want to build maybe around 10, 20 of those before you go on your first raid. They take quite a while to build, unfortunately. So that's the only drawback to them. They're too good to be true, I know. So now we're gathering quite a few wood, but we really need some wealth. So these 3 guys here are gonna build us a market and start gathering wealth for our Sikawakans, and there we go, 50 food. Now all we gotta do is sit in Age of Ants. Now with the Sikawakans, one strategy is to do is that your enemy's first response is that they're gonna build a bunch of heavy infantry, which is actually not an effective way of getting rid of the Sukawakan, because they're ranged cavalry and fire while moving, they outrun all units but the light horse, which is the only effective way to get rid of them. The heavy infantry will all get picked off and killed all before they even reach their targets. And the light cavalry will catch up to them, slay a couple, and then return. Now, another good strategy with their Sukawakens is to build a fortification right like by their border, and then have stables where your Sukawakens are being produced from. Then you want to uh, lure the enemy military into your fortifications, picking them off, and just forcing them a long ways back in the game. I believe we do need two. So we have Incas right there. Okay, so right here we're gonna build our first couple of stables. So we can start building circle walk-ins. I believe we're only doing one. So food, timber, and wealth are gonna be your most important resources as the Lakota. Now with these guys all done, we're gonna go find some more trees. Right there's fine. Build us some lumber camps. Now we need about 50 more food, then we can start building our super walk-ins for raids. And see, they build heavy infantry. Heavy infantry. Light infantry are okay against them, and range units can take them out pretty easily. But their nemesis is the light cavalry, which can outrun them, catching enemy raiders. Yeah, that's what these guys are. Pick them off pretty easy. Ah, that's a shame. See, now with the Sukawaka is being built, they're gonna produce this food right as they're finished. And I'm actually gonna change the options just a fast so we can speed this up a tiny bit. We want to go with civics too, just so we can build a nursery, gather more wealth. And university is gonna hurt, yes, but it'll be more beneficial to us in the long run. And notice how we're producing 80 food now instead of our 72. Let's go. They're gonna be very, very beneficial to us, just knocking off the enemy's eco, basically ravaging them. A 13 attack, which is, I want to say it's unusually high for ranged cavalry, but I also don't think it isn't. I really can't tell. But you want to continue producing these guys so gather your food gathering goes up by a lot, and just hover around their cities, avoid them in case they garrison, and just because like this, they're not gonna build right next to resource pools like I am. They're gonna build away from them, and now doing this is gonna see there's a plunder bonus. Although I don't know why I'm not receiving any plunder. Uh-oh. I gotta... I gotta be crapping me. Can't lose this stable. This is a very important stable, and since we have a lot of wood, we're gonna sell some of our wood. Build some more chicken walk-ins. Sell some more wood. Research religion. Keep the attrition out of our stable. Now we're gonna go back out again on another expedition. Now this strategy does prove effective, although it slows down dramatically your knowledge gathering rate because these guys cost they cost us, my bad, sorry about this. Their max is 90 wealth and 126 food. No, lumber. Ugh, it's kind of late. But we're not going to fall that behind in the age race. If we kind of split between our circle walk-ins and knowledge production rate. Wonder where that university went. Oh, there it is. Thought they built it in Makasiska. Built it somewhere else. Now, I'm just gonna head over to the Romans. I believe that's who they are. Yes. I thought the purple was them. So I could go pick off them. Hopefully they have legions. Legions are quite fun to pick off. Any heavy infantry is just watching them run up and get killed. And now since you have a decent mount and you're not really getting hurt except by their own shots, you just kind of want to hold off on any. You just kind of want to hold off on any more production. Focus them on production of scholars. Wow, this guy is really dumb. That's one thing that I don't quite like about playing bots is that they move the. Oh geez. Ooh, that's gonna be a damper. Is that they don't quite play efficiently in the sense that they move the capital right on the border. Wow, I haven't done any raids this badly before. They've probably all been damaged by friendly fire. Oh jeez, they got the butthole's fast. Wow. So Inca knows what's going on now. There. Oh, that's NC Clubman. Oh, he's gone. Oh, geez, I didn't realize that. Well, anyways, this has been Nations for Dummies. Now, what I would like you, my fellow arbiters, to do is try my strategies out and put it in the comment section below and see how well it worked out for you. Well, this has been the Great Arbiter.